And let's continue this conversation with Glenn Gerstell. He was general counsel for the National Security Agency, the NSA, and served in both the Obama and Trump administrations. So the British foreign minister warned that a Russian invasion is highly likely and a kind of hybrid warfare is already underway. Glenn, what are you seeing along those lines?
I think we can look at what Russia's done in the past, and that's going to tell us what they're going to do in the future. They're focused on two tools in their playbook. One is cyber attacks, which we've seen against the Ukraine already. Some 70 Ukrainian government websites were taken down. We know what they've done in the past, going back to the 2014 forcible annexation of Crimea, using cyber as a weapon to help them achieve their goals by shutting down electric grids in 2015, 2016, releasing the most damaging software bug that the world has ever seen, the NotPetya computer virus in 2017 that was aimed at the Ukraine. So we know what they can do in the world of cyber, in terms of cyber attacks and causing harm. And then the other piece of this, which we've already alluded to in your program, Pamela, is the disinformation piece. Both are concerted and coordinated and reinforcing. They each reinforce the other, and it's part of an integrated campaign that Vladimir Putin can be engaged in.
The U.S. government has warned that there could be cyber attacks on U.S. targets if Russia invades Ukraine as retaliation for American sanctions. What do you think that could look like?
Well, we know that Russia has, and Vladimir Putin has the motive here because he wants to sow dissent between Europe on one hand, which may not be fully in favor of very strict sanctions the way we are, and the United States, and also wants to cause economic harm. We've certainly seen that in the past with Russian ransomware and Russian attacks against Estonia, the Ukraine, Lithuania, et cetera. And we know he has got the capability. There's no question about that. And then finally, the experience. We can look at their playbook and we know exactly what they're going to do. So far, we have not seen any destructive attacks against U.S. infrastructure. What we have seen in other pages from their playbook is the disinformation. We saw that in the 2016 elections here, where Russia mounted a disinformation campaign against our democracy. And we know that they're capable of far more, including ransomware attacks and attacks that can destroy our economy. What we haven't yet seen is actual physical damage. I hope we don't see that, but they certainly have the capability of doing that, as they've shown elsewhere.
All right, Glenn Gerstell, thank you so much. And just send us CNN.